It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it is Katie Lee. All right, I know, I have a problem. I need to stop talking about it, but I tried the sugar-free version of the new Red Bull, okay? And I'm just going to say it. It is probably my number one. It is. The Fuji Apple and Ginger sugar-free Red Bull. It is my number one. I usually go for the sugar-free ones anyways. My number one was the grapefruit one, but then they took that away. And then my other one was the white peach, and then they took that away. And then after that, it was the June berry, and I'm getting tired of it. And then it was the strawberry apricot, and they're taking that away. Dude, they take away everything that I love. Anyways, I expect them to take this one away, so I'm going to stock up on it. But anyways, Fuji Apple Ginger sugar-free Red Bull, super good. Obviously not as good as the original one, but it's acceptable. So, just saying, I really like this new Red Bull. It brings me joy. Even though I'm just, waiting for that other shoe to drop to tell us that, hey, yeah, this is going to be discontinued in like the next month or so because, we like to take away your happiness. Z103, it is Katie Lee, and I have your 2 o'clock tea for you today. I'm not going to lie, it is kind of lame, so sorry ahead of time. Glen Powell has a Texas Longhorns-themed bathroom, and I told you that it was lame. I mean it. Like, nobody cares what your bathroom looks like. Sources say that Hollywood does not care about Harry and Meghan anymore. Guess what? It's not just Hollywood. Tom Hanks said that they made about 80 minutes of the original Toy Story before Pixar scrapped the entire thing and started over. I want to watch the original one now. I'm curious. Let's see. It's really lame. I'm not going to lie. Nobody Wants This series has been renewed for a 3rd season. They're trying to replace Bad Bunny for George Strait at the Super Bowl halftime show. And yeah, I told you it was really, really lame today. So I'm sorry, but that's all I got here on Z103. Are we sure that this is Gen Z? I feel like this is Gen Alpha saying this because they say that paying with cash means that you're officially old and that cash is cringe or out of touch or whatever. No, I still like having cash. And guess what? I'm on that line of the Gen Z. I'm the older Gen Z. But there's nothing wrong with cash. Emergency cash is always useful. Just saying. Sometimes you accidentally teach your dog random things, and my dog now knows that as soon as I turn off the living room light, it's bedtime. Like, as she could be dead out cold on the living room floor, but as soon as I turn off the living room light, she's like, bedtime, let's go to bed. Cool, let's go. And I'm just like, dude, how do you know this? Like, I didn't teach you this, but she knows. Like, I guess we do it enough. It became a routine. And she's just like, awesome, I'll meet you in the bedroom. Bye. And I'm just like, wait for me. Z103, it is Katie Lee, and I got the story for you from EastIdahoNews.com. Bonneville County Sheriff's Office warning residents about a jury duty scam. So the scammers are calling victims claiming that they missed a court date or a jury appearance and they got to pay money to avoid arrest. And then often, send fake documents that appear official or real or whatever. And so victims are told to pay through cryptocurrency, QR codes, or prepaid money cards, which also they're all red flags. So deputies would like to remind the public that no law enforcement or court agency will ever demand payment over the phone to avoid arrest. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. So if you do get a suspicious call or text, do not send money or share personal info. Hang up, contact the court or law enforcement agency directly. And then also, of course, report any financial loss or suspicious activity to law enforcement. And they say to visit the FBI's website for scam prevention resources. If you need more details about all of this, head over to EastIdahoNews.com for the full story. So today was payday, and I'm trying to decide if I get all of my Christmas shopping done like right now, and then I can enjoy all of the holidays without stressing about getting stuff for everybody. I feel like that would be a really smart thing. But the other part of me is an extreme procrastinator, and I always wait until the last minute. And so I'm currently having that battle in my brain. Also, I hope everybody's okay with just getting like a new pair of socks for Christmas because it was payday, but it wasn't that great. Z103, it is Katie Lee. Let's get into some snack news, especially since we're finally getting that Baja Blast pie. Or I guess pie and chiller is what they call it. So basically, Mountain Dew Baja Blast pie sold only as a whole pie for $19.99. And then you get the Blast Chiller. It's a slice of pie blended with vanilla ice cream base, whipped cream, and churro crunch. It'll be available tomorrow, I think it says, at all Taco Bell locations. So I guess we're just going to have to go and get this. Do you have to like pre-order the pies? Because now I'm curious. Obviously, I'm going to go get this, and everybody here at work is going to try this with me because curiosity. Duh. Yeah. I think this is going to be really disgusting. I'm not going to lie, but we're going to try it anyways. Let's see. Was there any other snack news going on? Not really that I really care about. That was the only thing that I really cared about. We're getting Coca-Cola Holiday Creamy Vanilla, if that's your thing. But other than that, Baja Blast Pie tomorrow. Okay, I know this is like super random, but has anybody seen the movie trailers for Zootopia 2? I know it's a kid's movie, but I'm a kid at heart, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good. I love Zootopia #1. Like, it was a really good movie, and I don't know. I'm really excited for this movie. I think it's gonna be fun. It comes out November 26th. I'm gonna get my nieces and nephews to go with me so I can go and see it and not look like a weirdo. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103, it is Katie Lee, and it is couples therapy time with your unlicensed therapist, Katie Lee. It's your heart-to-heart, okay? So, buckle up, listen up, holiday season. It's basically here, and I was reading stats earlier that was saying women are way more likely to be like the holiday CEOs, you know, ones that are just doing everything, planning, cooking, shopping, decorating, hosting, remembering everything about your mother-in-law or your mother's sisters or whatever. So like 20% of the women say that they are holiday CEOs compared to only 8% of men. All I gotta say is, dudes, come on, okay? If your partner is out here doing the entire holiday thing, like the whole entire North Pole operation, pick up the slack, man. Wrap a gift, cook something, make a list. I don't know. Help the girl or guy or whoever out. Help your partner, okay? That should never be a one-person job. And by the way, for the love of all things that are holy, do not let your spouse buy their own Christmas gifts, okay? I hear so many people doing that. Like, I know maybe they enjoy it. Some people actually do enjoy it, but if they say that they do, they're not. At least try and get them something, okay? And if I hear about one person having to wrap their own present, I'm rioting, okay? Show that you love them. Get them a present. It doesn't have to be anything insane, okay? Just, put a little effort into it. So, if you are also the one that takes charge every year, let your person help you with it, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be, absolutely, I don't know, just it's meant to be shared. The holiday season, you're supposed to share with everybody. So do the holidays together. Not alone. The end. Goodbye. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103. It's Katie Lee. I have a good dog. I am so happy. I love it when my mom tells me these stories. So my nephew goes to grandma's house after school, and my cousin, or his cousin, lives just down the road from grandma, okay? So Nick stays at grandma's house while I'm here at work. And Nix is my dog, by the way. So anyways, my nephew asked grandma, he's just like, hey, can I go down and see the cousin? And mom's just like, yeah, you can go down. So my nephew starts walking down the road, and if you don't know, Nix had a problem with running away for like the longest time, and then she got a little nudged by a car down on the busy road. We live away from it, but she tried to run away to my brother's house to go play with his dog, which is where my nephew's cousin is. Anyways, I don't know if this is really easy to follow along with. Short story. My nephew was walking down the road. Nick starts barking at him, basically warning him, hey, that's not good. It's dangerous. You can't leave the yard. She stayed in my mom's yard, but she sat there and barked at my nephew as he walked down to his cousin's house to go play with him. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, I'm so glad she learned her lesson, but I'm laughing so hard that she was trying to warn him about leaving the yard. Oh, she is such a good dog. I love her so much. Anyways, I had to share this little moment with you, okay? Okay. Katie Lee here on Z103. I've got your daily dummy for today. Okay, we're going to Ohio. They had their first, Alliance, Ohio. They had their first bank robbery in 15 years, and it was worth about $400 in $1 bills. Okay? 42-year-old Juan, I'm dead serious. That's how it's spelled. Okay? I know how to spell Juan, but this one is Juan. Anyways, he walked into the bank. He claimed that he had a weapon, took off with his stack of dollar bills. Officers caught him, flew a few blocks away. But, had all the cash on him. He was obviously caught red-handed. But then, when they arrested him, he asked if he could just put the stolen money into his jail commissary account. I mean, as they say, it's never a no unless you ask. But, really? Did you really think that was going to happen, dude? Anyway, so yeah, it was still a felony. He got arrested. I don't think he's going to have much in commissary for him waiting. Z103, it's Katie Lee. My friends, I'm out of here for the day. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.